Hey everybody, it's HaloMan27, and I am back for episode 42 of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. In this episode, we are going to be going into the Fire Sanctuary to try and get the third flame, that being, I guess, Din's flame. So, we're not going to see that cutscene many more times, if any. I think there's one. One more. Gasp. Fire Sanctuary. The second kind of fire dungeon of the game, because the Earth Sanctuary was also very, very lava-filled and stuff. But, I don't know. This dungeon's kind of cool, kind of meh. I don't know, it didn't really stick out to me as being that phenomenal. Then again, I don't know. Well, that's not true. This was like the only room, or the only dungeon in the game that made me get stuck in one room for an extended period of time. And I will show you what I mean by that later on. But, oh, here we have some of these gents. And they do not take lightly to being, apparently, claw-shotted. Actually, yes they do, that's the problem. Oh, missed. Oh, missed. Oh. Finally. Oh, hello. I see you wanna die! Instantly, apparently. Oh, hey. Goodbye! No, but... yeah, Fire Sanctuary. I actually tried to record this once before, and then it screwed up horribly, and I was very disappointed. Very, very. Over there, there's some pots, and nothing else. So it's not even worth going across to that other side. And here, we are here to get a small key, because if you saw, that door right down here is a small key door. And what's this? Ho ho ho! Ah, the exit at last! Whoa! Suddenly he got all surfer. Don't scare me like that! I thought you were one of those monster creeps! Oh hey, what's this? You got yourself a swanky pair of digging mitts, don't ya? Who are ya anyway? What you doing here? Well, we are on a quest. I getcha! That was funny because the left choice was well, and the right choice was we're on a quest, and I said, well, we're on a quest. So his name is Gold. Those digging mitts you got right there, I invented them! Ha-ha! No offense, pal, but you don't look like the kind of guy I'd send in here on a treasure hunting mission. What do I know? You might just surprise me. So here's the deal. Word in the tunnels is there's a huge treasure hidden in these here ruins. But nobody who's ever seen it has come back to tell the tale. Countless treasure hunters have disappeared and here, poof, gone. As a treasure digger, I gotta warn you to just turn around and enjoy the many peaceful years of digging left to you. But you're gonna do this no matter what I say, aren't ya? Pretty much. Alright then, I'm gonna let you in on an ancient treasure hunting legend passed down among the generations of Mogmaws. Every Mogmaw with a handful of dirt knows this one. Here we go! Ye who seek the entrance to the king's treasure, look for the two statues that face one another. Show your bravery and jump into the mouth of the sleeping statue. Do this and the path will open before you. Well, we will definitely remember that when we find two statues that are facing each other. We are going to jump into the sleeping statue's mouth. That is important, believe it or not, as is most advice that people give you in games. I would actually love to see a game where they give you advice, and it's just completely wrong. That would be so funny. Here we have kind of like a big outside place. It's connected to a bunch of later on parts of the dungeon, or at least you can see them from here, including the boss door. But we cannot actually just cross that way. So it doesn't really matter. Oh well. And now why am I so fail sometimes? Kill them. Go through here. And in here we can go left or right. You normally would want to go right, but instead we're gonna go left because guess what? Boom! Red rupee. That's so much fun to say. Oh, I love it. But anywho, if we actually go down here like we are supposed to, we arrive at a big lava room with a grate over it, so we can, or whatever it is considered. And there's a weird thingy.
It's a hand! Oh no! I did not expect that for some reason. What you are supposed to do, though, before the hand lifts up and is already out of the lava, you stand on that platform, and the hand will carry you up to your next locale. And apparently we'll get a ton of arrows, too, which is handy-dandy notebook, if you ask me. Oh! Don't blow your horn. You die, also. Good. Good work. Way to listen. I don't want that. That's just going to be inconvenient, because it'll give me like a 2-second pause where it's like, oh, you got an ornamental skull for the 100 billionth time. Now this guy's tooting his little horn. Goodbye! Archery. What? Oh, he dropped arrows. Okay, that's not that important. But we are going to want to dig here. Then we find out it looks different. I don't know if we've seen any of those before. But regardless, they do something different. Oh, I said doo-doo. No, that was stupid. But that will apply to us later on. Here, we actually have, I believe it's a dark Lizalfos. But I could be completely wrong on that. That wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. Oh, backflip! I rocked him. Oh man, that's actually awesome. That's a really good way of beating him. So even if you don't swing in the right direction, you can just backflip dodge. Because in this game, you're just invincible while backflip. Evil Crystal. I believe that is what is dropped by those dark lizard people. So, if you ever fight one, have fun times picking that up. And, as you can see, in the map right here, whoopsie, whoopsie, right there's another little platform. We cannot actually get there yet, because that is after we get the digging mitts. But, if you take a gander down there, it's kind of impossible to see, but there's actually a treasure chest there. That is optional, but I will be getting it, because it's something cool that we would totally like to pick up. So, moving on in here, if you want some free rupees, I will actually kill this gent first. If you want some free rupees, there's a couple tracks for beetles along like the outsides. I think I'll actually grab them. Just, why not? I recommend going this way, and if you have the speed beetle, it works even better, because obviously. And actually, we need one of these bombs anyway. And then I crashed into a wall. So this isn't even optional. It's something you actually need to do. Shows what I know. Good thing I totally went in there because I wanted rupees. And okay, I think I do have the upgraded beetle if I just... Well, no, I don't actually know. Optimally, don't run into those guys because they will, in fact, mess you up. This is why you need to go in there, obviously, because you picked up the bomb with your hook beetle. And this opens... Well, it doesn't open. It makes the lava start flowing. And that'll allow us to actually cross the lava. I'm going to quickly grab that. Yeah, you know what's coming. Boom, Boom, red rupee! Because you don't actually get it until it gets the link. But whatever, man. And obviously next we're going to want to knock this guy down. And jump over onto the platform. And this is why we got the lava flowing, because that way we could actually get down to this end part. Because as you can see, the path is blocked by the fact that it doesn't exist. Oh! Ornamental skull, totally dodged it. That was pretty good, because I still don't want to pick one up, because it's just inconvenient. What's going on in here? What is this? You don't belong above lava. You probably don't want a hot bath. Ha! I am not actually here to interrogate you, gentlemen. If that's your real name. You're going to want to whip out your gust bellows, because with it you can get rid of this stuff. This first stuff actually doesn't matter, so I don't know why I'm even doing that, but you want to get rid of this, even though you could claw shot over, because you're going to need to go past that to get back to the guy. You got a key! Or, well, I say back to the guy, but I really mean, like, back out. So, I guess there's nothing for us to do with him right now, because I couldn't just break the chain and kill him. So I guess we'll just completely ditch him, and go this way, and through that locked door that we had just passed, because that's more exciting. And this is the room that I derped at for like 12 zillion years and never accomplished anything. I'm gonna grab this Elden ore, why not? Free stuff! Might as well take it, except the ornamental skulls, because they're annoying, and they give you 100 billion of them that you don't actually need. But, as you can see, all these things are there, I just don't even care, not gonna lie, just gonna run right past all of them, right into here, check out what's in this guy, boom! Red rupee! Of course, pretty much every small chest is a red rupee. But, oh, what do we have here? Don't do that. Nope! Die! Good. Good. What do we have here? It's a freaking monster horn. I was so hoping for Goddess Plume. One day, we will get a Goddess Plume. I guarantee it. There's a place later that I can guarantee a Goddess Plume. Which, hopefully, we get there sooner rather than BOOM! Red rupee! Wow, that's like 4 in one episode so far. That's pretty insanity. What you want to do, you poke it through here and then this gets stuck on your sword. That took me so long to figure out for some reason. It drove me insane. I ran around that room just like over and over, and probably everyone that's played this game is sitting there like, wow, you're an idiot. It took me like 6.5 milliseconds. And I'm like, well, whatever. Oh no! What is going on there? That's a rhetorical question. Because I know what's going on. This time there's twice as many hands, and we can go up here, and we can get this guy instead of the other one. And be stupid, apparently. That's something I'm capable of. As you can see, we are right on the other side of that wall where the fog maw was. So, as you may or may not assume, fighting this gent will actually affect that room in some... Are you joshing me? No, you are not. Fantastic. And one hand is down. I don't understand how this actually, like, beats the guy, though. Considering he's made of lava. And no, before you ask, this is in fact not the boss of this dungeon. We're not gonna fight a giant lava monster. Which... that's kind of what I was expecting after, like, the hands being the mini-boss. And actually, we can go back to that previous room where we fought it before. And, or not fought it before, but where we encountered it the first time. And we are actually going to be able to beat it over there. Because, as you can probably guess, soon we are going to get the, dungeon item, and that will allow us to do a little bit more with the rooms we've already passed through. Oh, hey! Hey! I was watching you, pal. Really sucked it to those lava thingers. Amazing stuff. And if you don't mind doing one more thing while I at it, how about you, get me down from here? Oh! Okay! I will. Because I'm a kind bloke. Never forget. Link has come to town, come to save the Princess Zelda. Even though you're not the Princess Zelda. But Ganon did take her away. That's not even true. What? What? Oh, that... Well, I know what I'm talking about, but that doesn't apply to this situation. This is like the only situation where this does not apply. Well, fortunately, he has a secret stash of something. What's he talking about? I actually know. He is giving us better digging mitts. I was very, very disappointed by this dungeon item. Like, incredibly. Oh well. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You got the mitts! These are the fancy holes. The fancy mitts. They let you burrow underground and dig dug all the way to new locales. Wow. Nice basement! Phenomenal. And now I believe we can actually go back to that other place. So I will actually meet you back at the other guy. At the other lava hand. BRB! Alright, now that we are back at this little hole that I pointed out before, we can use our new mitts to burrow down into this new kind of hole. That's the ability that the new mitts have given us. And if I'm not mistaken, which I totally was, I went the wrong way. Well, sort of, but I needed to go this way. Yeah, with the ability to burrow, we can now move this wall and get over to the other side of that place we were at. Which is pretty fancy, and actually there's no way to put the door back, which is kind of weird. Not that you would really want to, considering it's just inconvenient, but I don't know, maybe someone out there just really is super duper OCD and must have things be exactly how they were when they appeared. That's not necessarily OCD, but also, that room where we had the little side paths using the beetle, if you go in there, that red rupee that I got that was up on the top, it actually will respawn every time you go in there. Or I believe it's every time. Every time I've ever been in there, the rupee has been there. So that's like a free source of money if you really want it to be. I'm probably not going to collect it a bunch of times because screaming in your ears over and over might get a little old. No, it won't. It'll never get old. But I've already got like way more rupees than I need, but I'm still going to show off chests and stuff. And in here, we have a bottle! I believe this is the final bottle, and it was just magically teleported to the item check. I believe that's the final bottle. Yeah. I just died. Yeah, I believe that's the final bottle. If it's not, I will figure that out before next time. Hopefully it is, because that way I don't look like I don't know what I'm talking about. But regardless, now I will actually meet you back over at the place where we got the Mogma mitts. So I will BRB again. And we have returned. Here is the room that we just got the mitts at, and here's a heart to help recover some of the many hearts that I totally lost on my way back here, because I'm super bad apparently. And obviously we want to get over to the other side of this wall, and how else but with our fancy new digging mitts. Ha! I see you there. Hey pal, how are those mitts treating you? If you want to get a good look above ground, try pressing Z. Got it? Press Z to see above ground. Don't you go forgetting it. And actually, I'm going to hit that because that'll make it roll over there. And then we're going to collect some fancy 1, 2, 3 blue rupees. Boom! Red rupee! And boom! Red rupee! That's like a double! Double-decker red rupee! Yeah. But, seriously, they just, like, hand out the rupees in this game in a lot of cases. Actually, I guess that's true in a lot of Zelda games. They just kind of hand out rupees. Which, whatever, I guess I don't really have a problem with it. But, if we dug down here, this is going to open something for us. Except I think this is actually a different hole than I was meaning to go down right now. Oh well. that will open that door, which is fantastic. I believe that may be where we need to go, but that is not quite what I was trying to get. I wanted to go over... Is it this guy? I think it is. Let's see what we have here. Okay, that's not what I... Boom! Red rupee! That's a lot this episode. That's not what I was expecting, for some reason. Unless the door I just opened leads me somewhere different than I... No, because that's a small... What? I'm confusing myself now. Maybe I'm just tricking myself into thinking there's something here that there really isn't. But... I don't know, man. Well, it appears we've made it back outside again. But, as you may expect, we will be continuing this dungeon in the next episode. So, this has been Halo Man 27. They are now going to start shooting at me and trying to kill me because I was standing there and allowed someone to see me. This has been Halo Man 27. We will go through that in the next episode. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye, everybody.